on air, online, and on the go. This is 7 and 4 News at 6. Get connected.
The officers repeatedly asked him to drop his weapon. He did not comply, at which time the officers then discharged their weapons.
We are learning more tonight about a deadly shooting early today in Grand Traverse County. Good evening. I'm Ariel Berlin. Mark is off tonight. The chase and shooting involved several agencies in 3 counties and left an Oscoda man dead. 7 and 4's Megan Morelli has been working on this story all day and is live in the studio with all the details. Megan.
It all started between midnight and 1 a.m. when the Crawford County Sheriff's Department pulled over Gary Welch for swerving across the center line. When deputies asked for Welch's driver's license, he hit the gas and pulled away. From there, the chase wound through Crawford and Kalkaska counties before crossing into Grand Traverse County and ending in Traverse City.
It was here in the 500th block of Barlow Street at the home of his estranged wife and family that 56-year-old Gary Welch was shot and killed by Crawford County deputies and Traverse City police.
The driver of the vehicle exited the vehicle, and in his possession, in his hands, was a long gun, a high-powered rifle. He then confronted the police officers with this weapon, and he did not drop the weapon. He did not comply with the instructions he was given by the police officers.
When Welch refused to follow the orders, authorities opened fire.
It's a decision that is made very quickly, but it's a decision that lasts with the police officer the rest of their careers and the rest of their lives. So it's not something that is taken lightly.
Police were still on the scene until early this afternoon. A tow truck was brought in to remove the white truck from the front lawn of the home. Tonight, investigators are still trying to answer many questions.
We can't talk to the person, the driver of the vehicle, because unfortunately, you know, he died. And so that part of this investigation will never be able to get, for instance, a motive as to why he ran from the police and why he confronted them with a firearm. Because obviously that's not a good idea, because simply you can't do that.
State police do not believe Welch had a criminal record. The 2 Crawford County deputies and Traverse City police officer who fired the shots were not hurt.
We're told authorities tried to stop Welch's truck several times during the chase, but were unable to get him off of the road. Live in the studio, Megan Morelli, 7 and 4 News.
Thanks, Megan. And many neighbors and business owners in Traverse City are speaking out about the tragic shooting early this morning, and some say it was just too close for comfort. 7 and 4's Kate Fox spoke with nearby residents who painted a picture of this situation. She joins us now live from the scene of the shooting. Kate?
Neighbors here on Barlow Street are still shaking tonight after they say they woke up to the sounds of sirens and gunfire.
I heard a round of really fast, bang, 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 and then more shots, and then more bang, bang, bang.
Neighbor Sharon Adre lives in the Valley Park condos off Barlow and says what she thought was sparking wires at a nearby electrical substation turned out to be much worse. I
took the screen out of my window and poked my head out, and I could see it was actually, there was a body by the truck. It was a white truck. Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening.
Adre wasn't the only neighbor startled by all of the commotion.
You could see the cop cars, all the lights flashing over there, and I got home probably right about 1:30 last night, and they had the road blocked off down there.
I get up very early, and about 4 o'clock, 3:45, I opened my front door to get the newspaper, and I saw police officers still on our street, and I saw lights at the end, and I saw blockades on all the street, so I knew something terrible had happened.
It was also a shock for nearby business owners who were alerted of the situation when they arrived at work.
When we came this morning, it was all buttoned up, and we couldn't even get in, so kind of not knowing what was going on. And then when you hear what it is, it's like taking one to the solar plexus. It's just takes it right out of you.
Neighbors and business owners also can't help but be reminded of other recent tragic events that happened in this same area.
First the Carly murder, and now not even a block away from where Carly was murdered. It's just shocking.
The close proximity is total irony. They probably less than 200 yards apart. I don't know if it's indicative of the way Traverse City's going, or two isolated incidents that happen to come really close together.
It makes me sad to see, you know, a new dimension to Traverse City, and this has kind of been a sad neighborhood over the last year.
Again, the shooting happened at this house here behind me on Barlow Street. I did try to speak to the family who lives there, as well as the estranged wife of the suspect who was shot. No one came to the front door to speak with me. Reporting live in Traverse City, Kate Fox, 7 and 4 News.
Thanks, Kate. And 7 and 4 News is told that authorities will release more information on the man's death following an autopsy report.